Yo, what's good, everybody? A little earlier start tonight. We're gonna see if we can be done before 11 o'clock this evening, and maybe I'll get some good sleep tonight. So, how's everybody's weekend going? Out of curiosity. Let's see here. Good evening, Just Ain't Right. Smokey, Chris, Kelly, Speculate, Jeff, Zen, Tactic. How we doing? Touched grass? Yeah, me too. Me too. I actually yesterday I did nothing but watch college football. That is what I did all day. I took a day off from everything, didn't even turn on the PC. Not once. What's up, Brady? So I literally just watched football all day. Ordered myself a greasy pizza and some wings, and that was that. Watched Arch Manning look terrible against the Buckeyes. Yeah, Brady, I'm an Ohio State fan. I'm an Ohio State fan. I know it's weird because my pro team is Detroit, but I'm an Ohio State fan. It's in my blood. My entire family is Ohio State fans. So I've been an Ohio State fan since I was ever since I can remember. But yes, I'm I'm an Ohio State fan for sure. Grew up watching the Packers. Yeah, that would be that's arch rival territory, Brady. That's arch rival territory. I'm not sure what's going on with my Dom surface this evening. It's looking like it's only showing one layer. However, let's see if I change this number if something happens here. We'll go 600. It's almost like I don't have level 2 data, even though I have level 2 data. It's weird. Very strange. Either way, we'll just deal with it for tonight. I'm not too concerned about it. Looks like we filled the gap on open relatively quickly and are shooting back up to the north side. So I'm not sure what to expect tonight. Tactic, yours looks the same. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's an issue with Dom surface on Quant Tower, because I have a full license, so I don't know what's going on here. It's all right. As long as we can see aggressive buyers and sellers, we should be okay. We just won't know if there's any interest higher or lower, which could be an issue. But we will know what's going on. Either way, I still have my footprint chart here on the 5-minute candles, so we can kind of see what volume's looking like a little bit. Delta is positive right now. It's looking like we probably come back up here into like the central pivot area, which is sitting at 540. I'm not sure if it wants to pull back first before that. But that seems like a logical target. I'm going to trade Take Profit Trader account tonight. Ooh, guys, this week we have some exciting things planned on the live stream, by the way. Some things you're not going to want to miss. You're going to want to be a part of. So, what's up, Pedro? Yeah, the markets are, well, the futures markets are open. The futures markets are open. Nims, it's you on? What are you talking about? This is news to me. What's up, Sid? Welcome, guys. I'm sure it'll be a little slow starting out this early. You know, a lot of people probably aren't at their desks. So tonight's stream could be a little light as far as the viewers are concerned. But yes, we do have some things planned for this week on the live stream specifically that you're probably going to want to be a part of. So stay tuned. Very exciting things. Very exciting things. been it was a relatively busy week this last week. So things are happening, things are changing, all for the better. And I can't wait to see what happens over the next couple months with the channel, because it is viewership looking like I'll need the comfort blanket, Nims. Nims, I'm not sure what to expect tonight, with it being a holiday weekend and a different time slot as far as the live stream is concerned. So I don't know what we're looking at. You know, especially if the market's not going to move, if it's just going to chop sideways in like a 10 to 20 point range all night. Yeah, I mean, not many people are going to sit at their desks for that. I can tell you that much. But people are slowly filing in. I mean, we've got 52 people in here right now. We'll see what we get up to tonight. What is on COB? Am I sweating off the grease from the college football, Nims? Yeah, I definitely was not living my healthy lifestyle yesterday, guys. That is for sure. Yeah, Sid, I don't know. Quantower's Dom is messed up right now, so I have no visual. I will be of no help this evening as far as that is concerned. The only thing I can think of is, let's see if the Dom is showing the same thing. Yeah, Dom's kind of... Let's see. Yeah, the Dom's doing the same thing. So we're only getting level 1 data currently. I don't know why, but apparently I'm not the only one experiencing this issue on Quantower right now. Oh, I know, Zen. Like, I'm excited for football season. I know all the European viewers will probably not agree with that, and they'll make fun of us for being football fans. But oh, it's the same on Bookmap, Sid? Wow. So it's not just Quantower. It's actually a book. A depth of market issue. Spanning all platforms. Potential reparations to have to be paid to other countries. Get out of here, Nims. Nims, get out of here. I'm not even going to entertain that question. It's on the cards? All right, well, then I guess other countries are going to have to pay America reparations too, right? That's how that works? Okay. All right. Yeah. No, I think other countries need to pay America for the absurd tariffs that they put on American goods as well. Get with the program, Nims. Get with the program. Or get off the bus. No, Nims, you already called 14K off the open. You've been calling 14K for about 8 months now, and it's never happened. So, I mean... yeah, longer is right. Probably like 2 years. Oh, man. Yeah, HR. We got about 70 people in here right now, so thanks for tuning in and thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Like I said before, we've got 14K subs. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know what to expect tonight. I'll be honest with you. I typically don't trade like holidays, but there won't be a stream tomorrow night. I know that for a fact. I'm going to be working on some other things. So no stream tomorrow night. So next stream will be Tuesday evening. But we do have some exciting things planned. In fact, Tuesday night will be the first of the live streams where we've got something cool prepared for you guys. So you won't want to miss Tuesday night. Full port on low volume so you can make $100. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it's looking like, right? Nims, I love how you come into a trading stream and literally talk nothing trading. There is not a trading thing other than calling 14K on the Nas on repeat. That is in your chat. 30 minutes showing head and shoulders. To me, it's showing range. To me, it is showing range. Guys, we are right back into this nonsense, right? So right now, until we either got a break below this or a break and hold back above this, I would just play the extremes of the range. And that's the best. That's the best analysis I can give you right now. So you're looking at longs off of, 23,430. Shorts from anything below 23,660. Oh, HR? No, I wasn't one of them. In fact, let's get this out of the way, I guess, while we're at it. For those of you that are curious, pretty proud of this. I made multiple posts on multiple different Discords on Friday, but we got our clean month. So, an entire month of all green days on a singular account, which was a first for me. You can see it was very stressful. Very stressful. I was down $500 at one point, and I thought, is this how it ends for me? Is this how this thing ends for me? But I was able to catch the long off of that 450 level and made it all back in one trade and then some and locked it up for the day. So we did have our perfect month. I will be doing a long form piece of content based on that. Coming out sometime this week, probably. It'll be journal style, psychology style video. But yeah, we got some exciting things planned this week, actually. Should be a good week. Should be a real good week. Yes, Nims, that's exactly how it felt. That's exactly how it felt. It was stressful. It was the most stressful 5 points I've ever had to get in my life. Without a doubt. Like, without a doubt. All right, what are we doing here? Are we running these tops? Hey, thanks, Jimmy. Yeah, it was... I've never done it before in my entire trading journey. So I made a conscious effort. I realized the profits don't look like anything crazy. They don't look they're not eye popping. It's nothing like out of, you know, I definitely make more trading than that. But I was very, very proud of the discipline first and foremost. But secondly, I've just never had a clean sheet on the month, right? I always usually have a couple or a few red days. But I made a conscious effort to have small targets, have, you know, small winning days, and just lock it in and be done trading that account for the day. Andres, you're going for 587? 587. 587. So bottom of this wick. Yeah, I mean, it's looking like 540 is probably a good target. Once had a red week for the first time ever. Oh, Nims. Somehow I knew, me coming on this early, it was going to turn into the Nims stream takeover. Somehow I knew. Yeah, Jimmy, thanks. Yeah, it was not easy. It was not easy. There were multiple days in there where I thought it was going to come to an end and I had to step away and gather myself and not overtrade. So I was pretty proud of myself for it. Like it was not easy. And I don't know how many people can actually say that, you know? It's probably a very small amount. But I got the idea from Banana Bread Trades. Like I had him on stream, you know, a couple months back, and he was showing his P&L calendar, and he had a month in there that was all green days. And so I kind of got the idea from him and was like, man, that looks like a good goal to go get. So I had to adjust my normal strategy and kind of go to a scalper's mentality almost. And then I just decided that, since that account, you don't really want to run the account balance up too high anyway on that specific account, because the transition to live just doesn't warrant a huge account balance. But B, I've never had an entire calendar month of all green days. In total, I think I'm at 27 straight green days on that account. 27 straight green days. That's a heck of a streak. That's a heck of a streak. I'll try to keep it going and see how long I can get it, you know? Only problem is that account's almost to being forced to go live. So I don't know. I haven't decided whether I want to go live on that account or not. Like, unfortunately, the way the live structure is set up, it's almost a detriment. You know, you pay $140 a month for the data and exchange fees. And it goes to like an 80-20 split with the prop. And considering I already have a live account and a personal account, I don't know that it's worth it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I'm just going to pause it for a little bit and flip a micro here and there. I mean, I got a few days till it goes live, so I can get another payout on it. But after that payout, I'll have to decide if I want to go live or not. Yeah, Jimmy, I guess I could reach out. I guess I could reach out. Hey, what's up, Eagle's Eyes? How are ya? Nims. I swear, dude. I swear. Chat, get on Nims. Get him. I give you full privileges to get on Nims. Now he's talking betting on my team to win a Super Bowl, which they've never even been to one. Get out of here. Get out of here. Don't you jinx them like that. Hey, what's up, Jashima? Oh my goodness. Over 2.5 broken legs. Get Nims. What? Why? Why are you saying the why? Just why? Why you gotta put that out there? James is like, let's just bet on the Cowboys to win while we're at it. Yeah, for real. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Are we going to get the breakdown is the question. Why I'm taking high percentage trade. Team Massive, the top of the range is going to be 660 right now. 660 to 670, somewhere in here. Now you can see on the 30-minute what the range is looking like right now. Go ahead and get up there, Nas. Oh, man. I'm actually contemplating the long from 490-ish. I just don't know what to expect tonight as far as volume is concerned. And since the depth of market is off, it's going to be hard to tell where the interest lies. What's up, Pieter? How are ya? How was everybody's weekend, by the way? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Oh, nice, Lightlow. I don't know how you guys are making so much. Chris sucked as a Longhorn fan. Yeah, like Arch did not look good. He did not go. In your defense, though, right? Ohio State's defense is very, very good. That's not your ideal game one for a new starting quarterback. Not the ideal first opponent, right? On the road, hostile environment, against probably the best defense in the country. And an NFL defensive coordinator calling plays. You don't... that's not a good look. Not a good matchup. No, Mo, I think Friday was just a rebalancing. Just a rebalancing. James, I would use the DOM personally, as opposed to a footprint chart. I put it this way. My footprint chart is really just a different way to look at delta for me. I have a delta footprint chart, meaning all it's showing is volume on the left-hand side of the candles, and then delta on the right-hand side. Cumulative delta on the right-hand side. NIM's a proper rebalancing? Yeah, I don't know. Could be bullish into the end of the year, but I agree with you to a certain extent, right? We definitely need to come revisit these. It's been a while since we touched either the 100 or the 200 period simple moving average on the daily. Generally, when we get too far extended away from those, price will pull back. The daily 20 is starting to roll a little bit. But because we're day traders, we're only looking at intraday movement for the most part. No, Jimmy, I think all the tariff scare, until something is definitive now, I don't think the market cares. It's already been priced in. I don't think it's going to react like it did to tariff news back in the beginning. I think I might try along here. Target like just shy of, we'll go like we'll go just above 520. I will put my stop just below this wick. Give it a little room. All right, we are long. I know. That's what it feels like. Long since 471. Man, you guys are at your charts like immediately, aren't you? You guys can't wait for those market opens. Oh, man. Hey, Soundgarden. Thanks. Who knows? I might get stopped out here. I'm all right with it, though. Either way. What's up, Mr. Dreadtails? How are ya? The one thing I'm seeing is the bounce off this wick. So I'm thinking we probably run this somewhat double top here is my idea. We're giving it, 11 points. You got central pivot up at 540. So I think we could make our way up there. I just don't know if it wants to give us a nasty pullback first or not. And without being able to see the DOM for whatever reason, is anybody able to see their DOM just yet? Nope, no visual on the DOM. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with level 2. Don't know what's going on there. And you're saying Bookmap's not showing it either? Yeah, 2,000 block at 480. What are we talking about right now, Nims? On a holiday weekend, a 2,000 block? Supreme Court ruled level 2 data illegal. Oh my goodness. What are we talking about? See if we can get a surge up to like 515. At that point, I'll go break even. Once I get up, 10 points or so. Should probably just go break even now, but we'll let it play out. Supreme Court ruled level 2 data illegal. Are you kidding me, Nims? All right. Let's see if we can run these highs, these local highs here. Brady, he's always on one. He is always on one. All right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and lock something in at this point. Yeah, Andres, I know. That's kind of why I went break even, because I don't want this thing snapping back on me on a hard rejection. So I'll just take the stop out if it gets there. But the move up through there could be relatively rapid as well if it does get the push. So I'll stay right where I'm at. Either way, we've locked in profit at this point. This volume is so light right now. Oh, for sure, Nims. For sure. It's one tick. It's like a point away right now. My hope is that this wick actually holds. But I don't know that that's going to happen. Yeah, Robert. Yeah, I mean, it's a holiday weekend. It just means like the movement could be rapid through certain areas where there's no volume. which is kind of what I'm hoping for here. Hoping for like a 10-point boost. Yeah, Team Massive, you never want to let a green trade go red. If you still like the trade, you can always get back in, right? It's better to take the break even to just sit there and let a green trade go red, in my opinion. I know people say don't play with your stops. All these gurus out there say don't play with your stops. No, like I've been there. I've been that person that listened to that advice and watched, you know, $1,000 trades come back on me. I'm just not going to play those games anymore. There we go. All right. Now let's go ahead and move this up. Let's bring this up to 15. And now we've locked in $180. Really want this to hang out above 515 at this point. Just keep running higher. Like I said, that central pivot's up there at 540. That seems like a logical target, first target. I'm just getting out of this because I'm going to lock in another day here. Another winning day on this account, so... Oh, Team Massive, cheers. Yeah, guys, I mean, I'm glad you're finding value in the things I'm saying. And it's all free, right? Like, I'm not charging you $2,000 for it. It's all free. Sure wish I could see what was going on the Dom over here. Nice, Andres. Yeah, no, Nims, I don't want you to look at your Dom. I'm pretty sure they're all the same. Everybody said book maps wasn't showing up either. So it might be an actual like market data issue. Like a CME issue. Yeah, cheers, Andres. There we go. I'm out. All right, nice little push there. We are up 345 on the session now. Hey, I mean, stress-free trade. Stress-free trade. It's a good way to start the week, huh? Yeah, thanks, guys. Cheers. Cheers, especially showing up late. I mean, it made sense. You got kind of the bull flag setup going on right here. My entry was on the break above this trend line. For you trend line traders out there, if you just draw a line on the 1 minute down, entry was right here on the break. It did a little break and retest. Long. Simple strategy, simple things are what make you money in the market. I'm not going to lie to you. Eliminate the noise, make it as simple as possible, and I I think we're our own worst enemies in trading. Our psychology, our emotions, everything. You know, the more simple the strategy, the easier it is to follow. Have a short list of criteria to meet in order for entry, and have logical targets. All right, now let's go to our sponsor, DraftKings. Are you kidding me? Nims, I wish DraftKings would sponsor me. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Yeah, I mean, it's the truth, right? Like, you guys kind of saw what happened to me last week on one of the live streams where I got bottom tick stopped. And it would have been really easy for me to just go ahead and re-enter the trade. And it would have worked out. I could have held it all night, right? The market did nothing but go upside from my stop out. But I knew that after that point, I was chasing, right? And it was an emotional FOMO type trade. So I just didn't take it. Came back the next morning and had a successful day because I wasn't so angry because I got chopped up or anything like that. You know, a lot of people always ask me, how do you only take 3 or 5 trades a day? And I'm like, honestly, good trading looks very, very boring. Like, it just looks boring. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tux. I was I was angry. I was angry for sure. My anger doesn't show up in the form of fist slamming or pounding the desk or breaking a monitor. My anger just shows up with me shaking my head and laughing. Oh yeah, Tux. Oh, for sure. For sure I was irritated. And the Discord ring. Yeah, Brady, we are our own worst. We are our own worst enemy. 100%. We get in our own way way more than we should. Yeah, just cappuccino trading gets easy when it gets boring and the profit no longer excites you. It turns into how much can I lose on this trade? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, risk management is the number one thing. I say it time and time again, you know. As long as your risk management is good, you can literally have a 25 to 30% win rate and still be profitable and highly profitable. But I think too many people go chasing those really big numbers because that's what they see on the internet. You know, you're seeing all these guys copy trading 20, 30 accounts and putting up massive numbers, but they're not giving you the whole story most of the time. You know, they're not telling you how much they spent on accounts to get there and what their actual like profit looks like. You know, and even when they do, it doesn't look great. Like when you break it down to a single account. Like their actual trading isn't really, it's like break even almost. In some cases, it's negative, you know. They're just profitable because they hit the big winners every now and again, and because they're playing the prop game. Yeah, 90% win rate and it's still losing money. Yeah, just takes a ton of break evens. Ship. No, I just think it's because I think it's just they're just rebalancing a little bit because of Friday's sell off going into the weekend. I don't think it has anything to do with like we're trading in the same range that we were last week. We just happened to open right at the bottom of the range, right? That's all I think that's going on. You know, expect a you know, like a 50% retracement on this, probably some chop for a little bit. Let's see here. So a 50% retracement of Friday's move. Where do we open here? Let's see. Where's 930? So this candle. So Friday's drop of regular. Actually, let's just do this. Let's take the whole downside move, and we'll see where 50% of that is. So we're looking at 600. Would probably be where this move looks to come. I would say if it stops around 550, remember central pivot sitting at 540. That seems like the logical target on this push up, or the safe target on this push up. This little gray line that you see here, that central pivot. What's up, Paul? How are you? See how it's kind of just beelining right for that central pivot there? You've got this one sandwich doji green candle from the drop on Friday that is also resting there. But yeah, I mean, all we're doing is ranging, guys. That's all we did all last week, right? Like, this is all we're doing. So until one of these sides actually breaks and holds above either here or below here, the range play is the logical play. So longs from down here, shorts from up here. Oh, Paul, you didn't know the markets were open? The futures markets are. Just U.S. markets will not be tomorrow. So because other exchanges don't celebrate Labor Day, the futures markets will be open. It'll just be much lighter volume. Yeah, Eagle's Eyes, I think you can trade technically till 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. I know all the props have something a little bit different. Like their end time is something a little bit different. Made your 2.5 done till tomorrow, Cappuccino? Nice. GG's. Man, you guys bank. I don't know how you guys make so much money so quickly. Are you guys putting on like 3, 4 minis, 5 minis? Man, I'm so risk averse in my trading. Oh, Paul, you're good, brother. You're good. Yeah, you got to do you first. No worries. For those of you that are just tuning in, win discount down Darth Buddha. For those of you that are just tuning in, we do have some exciting things planned this week on the stream that you'll probably want to be a part of. So just make sure you tune in this week. Soundgarden, a good rule is 1% of your account. I probably wouldn't go much higher than that. If you're trading props and you're a good trader and you know what you're doing, I mean, in the evaluation stages of those, the starting of those accounts, I say get through the evaluation myself. You know, you don't want to be sitting in an evaluation for 3 months, but once you get into the funded stage, you know, I honestly don't recommend that people do anything more than a micro starting the accounts until you have somewhat of a balance up there. I would say for every $1,000, you know, for every $1,000 in your account, I would say 1 micro is probably where it is. So when you get to $2,000 in your account, that's when you can go to 2 micros. At least that's just me. But like I said, I'm pretty risk averse when it comes to these things. I was never one of those people that blew through a bunch of money. Looks like we're coming right up into central pivot at 540. But yeah, if you're newer to trading, I would say don't. I would say stick to micros. Stick to micros only. Yeah, Paul. Honestly, Paul, give one of the props a shot. I would say prop trading would be a good way, and then take your payouts from your props. It's gonna save you money rather than sinking, dumping 4 or 5K into an account or 10K into an account and possibly losing it. I think it'll give you more leverage, than trading a really tiny account. Oh, 100% just cappuccino. If you're new, just paper trade. Yeah, I did. I paper traded for like 2 years. Ship, this is Quant Tower trading platform. Yeah, Paul, I mean, it just lower cost of entry, whereas you're trying to build up funds to sink a few $1,000s into it. You can get a 50K evaluation for, in some places, you can get it for as low as less than $20. I don't recommend the ones that are lower than $20, but you can get them for like $70, $80 all in. Yeah, Paul, until you feel a little bit of confidence in your trading, I would recommend paper trading for sure. For sure. Yeah, just cappuccino. I like Take Profit Trader as well. I think they got a good thing going on. They're a little, the same day payout lure and intraday trailing kind of has them on one side of the prop firm industry right now, whereas like My Fund of Futures and Top Step are on the other side of things, where more of the gamblers go to like the Take Profit Trader Apex side of things, whereas the serious long-term trader goes to the My Fund of Futures and Top Step side. It's weird how there's like this split between the two philosophies. Hey, thanks for the sub, Khaled. Appreciate you. Guys, another great one is Lucid. By the way, I know they're new, but their transition to a live account is the best that I've seen. It's the best that I've seen. They're relatively cheap. If you haven't given them a chance yet, the only problem with Lucid right now, which is gonna be solved next month in October, is they only offer a limited amount of platforms. But next month, I think they're opening up to Trade-of-8, NinjaTrader, TradingView. But right now, I want to say it's just Quant Tower and Project X. They call it Lucid X. The futures desk, Darth? Yeah, I haven't tried the futures desk. I've heard good things, Darth, by the way. No, thank you, Khaled. Thanks for the support. I appreciate you. Yeah, Tactic, I agree. Lucid, I like what they're doing. I do like what Lucid is doing. Paul, I think My Fund of Futures probably has... put it this way, their trailing drawdown rule that all the props implement is end of day. And whereas some of the other ones are intraday, meaning it follows you as your profit goes up, and if there's a pullback, you lose some of that drawdown. So you just got to decide what works best for you. I recommend My Fund of Futures. My Fund of Futures is good. I've gotten 3 straight weeks of payouts from them. You know, you just adjust. I just adjust my target small on the 50K. This is a My Funded Futures account. But you can see I've withdrawn $3,600 in 3 weeks with them. So they pay, and the payout's instant. Like within a second, the money hits your account. So yeah, Paul, there's no swing trades. There's no swing trades with any props until you reach the live stage. But yeah, you'll just have to look at the rules of each account and decide which one suits your goals and your trading style the best. Hey, what's up, Chris? Yeah, Darth. Lucid does have the swing. That is the one nice thing about Lucid is once you are to live and your account can cover the margin requirements, they do offer the option to hold swing position, which is really nice. It's something different that the other ones don't do. Yeah, Paul, definitely look around. You know, the 4 that I recommend are Top Step, going to be a little bit more pricey, but ultra reliable, been around a long time. My Funded Futures that we just talked about. Take Profit Trader, strictly because of the daily payouts once you get into the funded stage. And then my 4th right now is Lucid. Lucid is an up and comer, and they just don't offer the amount of trading platforms that the other ones do just yet. That's the only drawback to Lucid right now. All right, so Central Pivot is getting traded right now. Man, the pivots are kind of wide today. I mean, you don't have resistance 1 pivot until 683. It looks like... Is this last week's POC? I think it's... Yeah, so point of control for last week is sitting right at about 23,600. That would be my next target to the upside. You got a big volume well here on the profile as well. So if we do get moving to the top side, I would be watching this gold line here right at 23 psych level 23,600. Oh, cheers, Paul. Yeah, of course. Yeah, any questions you have, you can always DM me on Discord. Wow, guys, good start to the week. Man, I could have held that for another 20 more points, huh? I mean, I kind of knew that 540 was going to get traded. I guess I should have pulled my target up. I wasn't thinking. I was just like, oh, let's get the boost here. But I'm all right with $345 early on a Sunday. I'll tell you what, I normally don't trade Sunday nights other than the live streams. And even then, sometimes I don't catch a trade. You forgot about Discord, Paul? Oh, it's all cool. Yeah, you can always message me on Discord. Well, we got about 160 people in here tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I appreciate you. That'll pay for tomorrow's barbecue. No, Zen, I've got some filming to do tomorrow during the day. I'm going to film that journal video and hopefully get that out sometime this week for, you know, a longer form piece of content. It'll be a good one. I think that'll be a good long form piece of content. Talking about a perfect month of trading. I mean, how many traders can say that? You know? I mean, day traders, not swing traders. Swing traders sometimes hold positions for months. But how many day traders can honestly say that they've had all green days in a calendar month? I'd imagine very few. That number's got to be really small. I know there was one guy in my chat last week when I was talking about it that said he has 2 months He's got 2 straight months of all green days, which is crazy. Yeah, Chris, the trailing drawdown is... Like, the intraday trailing drawdown is tough to deal with. Like, that's something that I even struggle with. Yeah, Alex, I'm not sure. Like, my buddy Goose has done it. There's another guy in his Discord, Brian Trades, who's done it. Obviously, swing traders do it because they're holding, you know, they might have 1 or 2 trades a month. But yeah, Darth, I agree. The intraday trailing, yeah, it's literally a rule designed to force failures. For sure. For sure. Yeah, Paul, I'm thinking of gearing it towards more of like a journal style where I talk about, you know, my psychology, the struggles that I went through to get there, what I did to battle my own psychology and emotions, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, just like a 10-minute video, nothing crazy. But yeah, you know, kind of raw, almost unedited. There will be some editing, you know, just to cut out the uhs and ahs and but yeah, just kind of a raw journal type video. I think it'll give people a good look into my psychology, you know, as a trader, and how I've got to profitability, you know, how I approach the markets. No, it's not, I'm not a millionaire, you know, I'm not a multi-millionaire trader, but I think beginning traders and new traders will find a lot of value there because it will go over the approach that it takes to keep things small and in perspective, right? Because I'm not going to lie, guys, the little base hits, they add up. Like, you can look at that calendar, right? When you're looking at this calendar, right, we're looking at, we'll say 250 plus 200. So that's what? 450. So we're looking at over probably a $5,000 month in here. I mean, that's a full-time job. That's a $60,000 a year job. And honestly, I was done by 11 o'clock a.m. every day on this account. So in an hour and a half to 2 hours of trading on this one account, that's a $60,000 a year job. And I think people lose, like we as traders become so jaded with the big numbers that we fail to realize that that's really all it takes. Like, that is legitimately all it takes. Do I make more than that on, you know, on a monthly basis? Sure. Right. I have bigger targets than what I was shooting for there, but that is really how that is the key to profitability right there. How long each session is? Oh, Paul, on the future side of things, you're looking at 23 hours a day, 5 days a week. So Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, the futures market's open, and then they close Friday at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. But every day between 5 and 6 p.m., the market closes. So it's just that 1 hour when the markets aren't open. Oh, when do I stream, Paul? So normally it's been Sunday through Thursday, starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard during the globex session. The streaming schedule might change pretty soon. They're pretty... We normally go for 3 hours, you know, and it's more just like the streams are more not so much trading, but more analysis and trader hangout, you know, talking strategy, talking, you know, it's almost my way to my social life in a way. Shit, my main strategy is support and resistance. I'm a higher time frame support and resistance guy. So I'm looking for major swing highs, major swing lows, multiple tests on the higher time frames, and I'm looking to execute from these areas because I know relatively quickly whether I'm right or wrong if I'm executing from these areas, and my targets are generally fairly wide because I'm targeting level to level. Yeah, Paul, you get up at 4:30 a.m. Yeah, we've been doing the night streams lately. We might give another time slot a try. We might move it up, you know, and see if we can go from like 6 p.m. to like 9 p.m. instead. Because trust me, going to bed at midnight every night has not been ideal for this guy. I think we might even try some New York session streams as well. Might try like the afternoon New York session. I mean, obviously I'm not going to do the New York Open because my channel just won't compete with the big guys, you know. It would probably actually hurt my channel if I was to do that. But if I can find a time slot where people would tune in and pay attention, I think it would be better because I'm more active during the day as far as my trading is concerned, so you'd be able to get a little better read on how you normally trade. You know, the globex streams, the price movement's so slow. I'm not used to it. I'm still kind of getting my bearings during the night session because the volume's so light and the, you know, price moves a little bit different. What's up, Indian Burn? How are you? That's what I was thinking, Andres. Like maybe 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. Like try that power hour time slot. And maybe the hour leading up to it. Because at least then, most days, the market's still moving around and we can get a good read. Alright. It looks like the Nas kind of rejected that 540 area that I was talking about, central pivot. If you guys don't slap pivots on your chart, I would highly recommend doing so. They are a valuable, valuable indicator. Robert, you think 5 a.m. to 8:30 Eastern? Whoo-wee. Oh, man, Robert. That is early. I mean, that is early. I do know that the London session does provide sometimes the best movement, or at least the most trending movement. Hey, what's up, Phoenix? How are you? Kelly, you think we consolidate here? Yeah, Robert, I know that's 3 a.m. my time. I don't know. Wow, that would be, because here's the thing, guys. If that new time slot kind of does well, I'm kind of tied into that time slot for a little while. Do you see what I'm saying? 3 a.m. every day. I don't know. I don't know if I could hold that up for a few months. Ship, it's called pivot points. If you're on, it depends on what trading platform you're on. If you're on TradingView, I think the one that I always used was called Floor Trader Pivots 2. Hey, what's up, Bash? You think so, Paul? I don't know. I'm a pretty boring individual. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm pretty boring. I'm actually shocked that my channel ever grew to the size that it has. I'll be 100% transparent about it. Like it's I never never anticipated my channel getting 3,000 subscribers, right? I just never anticipated it. But I don't know. 3 a.m. would be a stretch for a few months. That would be pretty rough, right? There is no thinking, you know. I know, 3.16. Is that what we're on? Let's see what we're on. Let's see what we're on right now, sub count wise. So we are on 3,171 subscribers currently. And that's way more than I ever thought my channel would ever get. Way more. Like I said, I can't thank you all enough for tuning in every night. I just hope I provide the same value that you guys provide for me. That's all. Hey, thanks for the sub, Rick. I appreciate you. Amit, yeah, there's multiple. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you. Amit, I think there's multiple pivot indicators on TradingView. The one that I used was called Floor Trader Pivots 2 on TradingView. But there's other ones as well. But yes, it's a very valuable indicator. In fact, let's see if I can let me give you a little bit better view of this. Let's go like this. Okay, so this is going to be a little messy the way that it's shown, right? But this was central pivot on Friday. And you can see that price in the hour leading up to it went up and tested it off of news, rejected central pivot, and moved down the whole rest of the session through support 1 and almost got to support 2 pivot, right? But it does this day after day. Here's central pivot the day prior. You see how it acted as support and kind of did a similar action to what we did the day prior. But they're good areas to have on your chart, for sure. They are areas of interest because they're one of the oldest tricks in the book as far as indicators are concerned. So there's a lot of eyeballs on them. All right, I can't handle all the lines, so I'm going to throw mine back to only current period. It's a holiday session. We should play holiday music. Zinzin, can you imagine a whole stream of Christmas music? Phoenix on gold? Phoenix, stay away from gold. Stay away from gold, Phoenix. Gold? Stay away from gold. I can't remember who it's from, MSG. It's Floor Trader Pivots 2 was the name of the indicator on TradingView. Phoenix, stay away from gold. Let's see if we can get to 3.2 tonight. Let's see if we can get to 3.2K subs tonight. We're about 27 away right now. And granted that, you know, we normally have more viewership, but that would be a nice goal for tonight. I think if we can get to 3.2K, that would be amazing. So anybody that's lurking in the background, if you want to support the channel, be a part of this community, hit that subscribe button if you could, please. I'd appreciate it. Like I said, I can't thank you all enough for tuning in each night, hanging out with me. This ride has been unreal over the last few months, like I said, and I can't thank you enough. Every now and again, I have these moments where I just reflect, and I'm like, man, what is going on in my life right now? What did I do to deserve this? Hey, what's up, Design Knob? How are ya? Yeah, Zen. I mean, yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm actually shocked. We've been live for a little over an hour, and we've got 160 people in here right now, which is 100. Well, a lot just dropped off, but right around 160 people in here. We've got over 600 views in just under an hour. So, I mean, we actually are doing pretty well for a holiday. I wasn't expecting this much. I'm actually surprised how many people are at their desks right now. I'm a cool dude. Well, thanks, Andres. I'll be quite honest with you. I annoy myself a lot. I don't see myself as a cool dude. But thank you. I appreciate it. I'll take it. I'll take the compliment. Does that ever happen to you guys? Do you guys annoy yourselves? Like, do you ever go, man, what, how did I do that? Or what am I doing? Market started pushing up. That's probably why. MSG. I wonder if that's why. I do notice when there's a little more volatility and the market's moving around a little bit more. The viewership is definitely up more when that's happening. Have I had home run trades? Oh, that depends on the definition, Sivakumar. Define home run trade. What I consider a home run trade? Yeah, I've had them. But everybody's definition of a home run trade is something different. And honestly, we probably shouldn't compare what the home run trades mean, because everybody should be trading at their own pace and within their own risk parameters. You should just ban yourself from every chat. That's how much you annoy yourself. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. It happens to me all the time. I'm like, oh gosh. Sometimes I cringe at myself. Try being a streamer and trying to produce content and having to watch hours of footage of yourself as well. Hearing your voice on repeat over and over and over. Oh, it's the worst. Siva Kumar, I've never caught the full move. I've never caught the full move. I've been fairly close. I was fairly close on Friday. I was short from 640 and I got out at 460 on Friday on one of my accounts. So that was, you know, a 180 point trade. That's pretty good, but obviously it wasn't top to bottom. But those are so few and far between. I'm not going to lie. They're so few and far between. But yeah, I've never like bottom ticked an entry and top ticked an exit kind of deal. KP trades. I mean, I place trades on YM and ES, but for the most, I would say 95% of my trades are on NQ. It's what I'm most comfortable with. It's definitely where I make the majority of my money. You get home runs on trend days, Roger. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely when the home runs come for sure. And I've noticed that I'm definitely better on the long side. You know, when you have those V bottom recovery type days, I'm better at catching the bottoms than I am at shorting the tops. So generally, if it is one of those really big days, it's a massive up day where I've caught the low of day. But it's very rare when I do catch the low of day and ride it all day to the top. Very rare. I mean, my biggest day trade ever was 18K. 18K was my biggest trade ever on intraday. I've had a swing trade that's gone for 26K, and that was very recent actually. Like a few weeks ago. But those are my biggest single trades in my journey. So I don't have any crazy days where I've made 100K or anything like that. Be nice. It would be nice. But I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that I've had that, because I haven't had that. Need more tariffs. Siva Kumar, I think here's the thing though, because we digested so much of that the tariff threats and all that for so long, I just don't think the market's going to react the same way that it did back in March. You know, I think it's just going to be a little bit muted as far as the movement is concerned. Will it still affect things? Yeah, but I just don't think we're going to... I don't think we're going to see those 1,000-point days that we were seeing. You know? So, just take that for what it's worth. I think traders and institutions are tired of hearing it. So until something's definitive, I just don't think you're going to see the type of reaction that you're thinking you might see. Yeah, just cappuccino. I've never... I've seen people do it. Ahmed, and that's the other... okay, so that's the caveat to the 18K day as well. It was stupid. It was stupid. I was 5 minis. I had a 5 mini position on. It was stupid. I was way over leveraged. It was dumb. It was dumb. So dumb. I mean, the trade made sense, right? Like, the trade made sense. But having that much size on did not make sense. Oh, just cappuccino. I was over leveraged for sure. For sure. I caught the low of the day. And it was... Oh, Siva Kumar. In Quant Tower, it's actually just called pivot points. So if you go up to your indicators... and go to add indicator and just type in pivot point. Oh. It's this one. Oh, you're welcome, Siva. Zen, are you still here? Actually, the viewers are picking up, Zen. We're almost at 180 now. we thought it was not going to be anything. I'm surprised there's this many people at their desks. What do we got? We got 179 people in here currently. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys, and hanging out with me. If you're lurking in the background and want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Say hello in the chat. Man, do I got a couple surprises for you this week, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I can't say anything just yet. I can't say anything just yet, but I've got a couple surprises that I'm excited about. Well, if you call your phone a desk, Mo says. A person, yeah. Well, so the foreign markets are open. That's why. So because futures involves other exchanges, you know, around the world, U.S. markets are closed, clearly. But Asian markets are open. You know, they all don't celebrate Labor Day. So, or at least U.S. Labor Day. So markets will be open till about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard tomorrow. Or the futures markets will. And then they'll close down until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Bought a Lambo? No. Phoenix, are you still the VIP duck or have you been replaced? What do you mean? No, you're the VIP duck. What are you talking about, Phoenix? Floor Trader Pivot 2 is the name of it, Amit. Floor Trader Pivot 2. Yeah, Phoenix, I told you, stay away from gold, brother. Gold gold will kill an account. It is an account wrecking symbol. Oh, I know, Zen. Yeah. What's the temperature here right now? The temperature here is 80 degrees right now. But yes, it's much nicer than the 3-digit temps we had for about 2 months. Bash, you ruined your first. Yeah, gold. Stay away from gold, guys. Like, just don't trade it. A person, because it's like you have to trade one micro, maybe two, because what is it? $10 every tick of movement. Is that what it is? I want to say. So like one full point on gold is $100. Oh yeah, you got that lake air. Yeah, micros are $1 a tick. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so heavy leveraged. Yeah, try pivots traditional. You really can, the floor trader pivots 2 is not on there anymore, MSG? Really? Sorry, I haven't looked at TradingView in a while. That was what it was called when I was on there. So pivots traditional. Yeah, that should give you something relatively close to what I have on my charts. Close enough. We got 180 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. If you could, smash that thumbs up button for me for the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you want to support the channel and you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I live stream usually every globex session starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. We're working on a little different time slots these days, so we're trying something new out tonight and going a little bit earlier. Oh, just Shima, you found the pivot point standard? Yeah, okay, so pivot point standard. Yeah, if it's pretty close, it should be relatively close. What's up, Tim? Pivot point standard? Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm really not an indicator based trader, but I think it's very. Yeah, unfortunately, GG, it's not really showing much tonight. Just to give you a heads up. Something's going on with the depth of market books, both on Bookmap, Quant Tower. I'm not sure if it's on every trading platform, but. Oh, Tim, the house full of company just left? All right. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys. There is a chance that I might have Mickey Mouse voice. The microphone just shocked me. So, if I have Mickey Mouse voice or helium voice, you let me know. All good. All right. All right. Yeah, I caught it that time, Phoenix. I caught it. It shocked me. I felt the shock that time. I felt the shock. That has happened on multiple occasions on my live streams. I guess I could get like voice mod or something for the stream deck and mess around, but I don't know. That's a little childish, right? Michael, I mean, not really. You know, it's just we were range bound. We had a look above and a failure. Same thing that happened earlier in the week when we were going downside. We had a look below and came right back in. We're just in this range. The market's kind of balanced right now. You know, not enough buyers to push it higher, not enough sellers to push it lower. So until, like I said it earlier, until this breaks to the downside and holds below, or we get a break and hold above this, we're probably looking at much the same this week. 80% of you are childish and they can afford it. Jimmy, play to the room. You think some of you are good with childishness? Oh, I'm sure there will be moments, guys. I'll be streaming a lot. I'm sure there will be moments where I turn into a child, for sure. Phoenix has a whole... Phoenix probably has, I'm not going to lie to you, Harsh Singh in the chat, that's Phoenix, by the way. When I say Phoenix, that's who I'm referring to. He probably has, I don't know, Phoenix, what would you say? How many screenshots from live streams do you have that you've made memes out of me with? Or Nims, or anybody that's been on my stream? Calling out the number. Oh, Mo, as far as the range, you're looking at 23,430 as the bottom, in my opinion. I mean, there's wicks below there, but 430, we'll say, looks to be the hold of support. And then what's up, Slilu? And then 23,660 to 670 would be the top. So there's a big range, right? Like it's over 200 points. But that's kind of the range that you're looking at for breaks out for more upside or breaks below for more downside. I'm interested in Palm's knees is the crown jewel. Oh, when he hurt his knee, or when his knee was hurting. Phoenix, is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Yeah. A helium balloon. Yeah, Phoenix. I mean, those were the days of like 250 subscribers, Phoenix. 250 or 300 subs with like 20 people watching the live stream. Look at how far we've come, brother. Look at how far we've come. And honestly, it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, 20 people watching. That's right. That's right. 3 of them were your accounts. Yeah. Oh, crack me up. Yeah, Slilu. I mean, look, here's the thing, right? Intraday action is good. Overall, though, we're at a no trade area for me. Strictly because when you go to the higher time frame, this is a 30-minute chart that I'm going to hop to. We are right in the middle of the range right now. You know, I would consider the next, I would say 530 to 580 are probably no trade areas for me. Like you're either in a trade and holding through it, or you don't execute in there. But that's just me. Like, you guys do you, right? You might have a strategy that suits that kind of price action. I don't. I would rather be executing at the extremes. Hey, thanks for the sub, Ivan. Appreciate you. And honestly, I'm pretty happy with $345 on Sunday within the first hour. What's up, Sean? The Dom is back? I don't know. It's not come back for me. Oh, nice, Sean. Congratulations. Yeah, I can't see my Dom, unfortunately, Indian Burn. Let me try something here. Let's try disconnecting and reconnecting. And let's see if it fixes this issue. Yeah, still nothing. Still nothing on my end. So I don't know if we have any trapped buyers or sellers or not. Let's see if it hit any single prints on the footprint chart. Yeah, it looks like it grabbed some singles up here, grabbed some singles there. There was a 450 buyer at 465. I'm hoping it's just because it's the holiday weekend. That's what I'm kind of hoping. I don't know what's going on. It's actually a little angering. Paul was at 465 on NQ and 80 on ES earlier. Okay. Pulled, then it went up. Yeah. I mean, you can kind of see what happened here on the Keltner channel. It kind of came up and tapped that Kelt upper band. I would imagine it probably makes its way back down, pulls this 200 period moving average back up and tests that, you know, kind of a mean reversion. What's up, Knox? How are you? Ooh, guys, we got less than 25 subs to go now. We're getting there slowly but surely. See if we can get to 3.2. You thought I'd be on my yacht? I don't own a yacht, Knox, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Yeah, Zen, it's kind of slowed down a little bit. Like, the views have definitely been cut in half from what we were doing last month. Subs about in half as well. But, I mean, that's the YouTube. That's how it goes with YouTube. You know, you'll have these brief periods where... yeah, one day's right, Knox. You have these brief periods where YouTube's really pumping your content, where you're showing up on the top of everybody's recommended. And then you have these periods, not that it's slow, but where it kind of like just plateaus and kind of balances out. Like, we've had some streams recently where we've picked up 4 subscribers, right? Whereas last month we were picking up an average of what seemed like 75 to 80 a stream. But I also think that with summer coming to an end and it going into fall, things should pick back up. You know, more traders at their desks again. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I don't know what to expect from my channel. I'm happy we are where we are. I never thought we'd have 3,000 subscribers to my channel. Ever. Yeah, that's the other part of the game, Phoenix, is giveaways are a way to play the YouTube game. It is. For sure. People like giveaways. People like free stuff. You get what you get and you don't get upset. Yeah, I'm running on empty. That's about right. That's about right. Shoot, I'm more than happy with what we got. You know, like I said, I never anticipated. I mean, we consistently have close to 200 viewers in these streams every single night. I never anticipated the channel getting there. Never anticipated, especially not within a year. Yeah, KP trades. I'm never going to do that. I'm just never going to do that. I'm never going to sell a course. I'm never going to sell a mentorship program. You know, any educational information that you'll receive on my channel is going to be free. I'm not going to sit here and charge you. Like I said, I remember how it is. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a gambler, right? I'm actually trying to do this long term and have it be a viable source of income. You know, while you can sit there and purchase 20 accounts, 30 accounts and copy trade them and play the game. I'm not going to go down that route. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't know that I've ever be comfortable trading that way. Look at the scruff looking good. Thanks, Wix. Yeah, I do need to shave here soon, or at least trim it up. It's starting to get there. Sell you a course, Romeo. I have people ask me every day, hey man, hey man, you think you can help me out? I'll pay you, man. I say you don't need to pay me, just tune into the live streams and pay attention. If you pay attention during the live streams, you'll like, what's up, Roman? There's enough free information there if you're actually paying attention. Not just from me, but from the chat as well. Lots of good traders in my trading chat. Lots of them. Better traders than me. I think that's the biggest tip of the cap to my channel, is the fact that good traders hang out in my chat. You know, it's not just rookie traders. So I'm very honored that a lot of you hang out here. Extremely honored. Wix, we actually had to do away with the chat trades. We had to do away with the chat trades. Unfortunately, we were told that it is CME compliance issues, so we can't do it anymore. You're not a good trader, but you stayed at a Holiday Inn in Edinburgh. Oh man, no, it does make me feel good that like really good traders hang out. You know, both in my Discord and here on my live streams. You know, I think. No picking chicken. Yeah. Far true. Yeah, there's the CME compliance issues with the chat trades. Yeah, Siva, this is a Keltner channel. So this entire thing that you see here, the red lines, the green lines, the gray, and the blue are part of an indicator that's designed by my friend Banana Bread Trades. It's called the Glizzy Clipper. Same thing to go with the oscillator that you see down here at the bottom. And basically, it's a coded indicator for mean reversion plays, which is how he trades. Yeah, Amit. Apparently, he can't. He's been tweaking it for months and can't get it right on TradingView for some reason. I'm not sure what the holdup is, but until further notice, it's not going to be available on TradingView, unfortunately. I learned this last week. I asked him about it. Oh, thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate it. Thanks for the kind words. I mean, I'm just me. I'm just hanging out. Just hanging out with you guys. Well, I mean, this is how I am in real life. Yeah, cheers, Ahmed. Yeah, I specifically reached out to him and asked him. Um, for some reason, it's giving bad signals. Something to do with the coding. I'm not sure what the deal is myself. But I was told that it's probably going to be a little bit still before that happens. But he doesn't want to release something to the public. Like, he has it on TradingView, but he doesn't want to release it to the public with it being the way that it is currently. Because it's giving different signals than it's supposed to. Phoenix, that's because I'm AI. Whatever. Phoenix. Is anybody in a trade right now? Anybody catching anything? Yeah, Knox. It's something's up with the Quant Tower. It's not just Quant Tower. Apparently, it's Bookmap as well. Phoenix, he was here earlier. Hey, Tom, how are you? Crazy Chris, you're short. Just holding a runner for hours, Stefan says. Yeah, you might be. You might be. Dope Book Futures short from 64.88. Okay. I mean, we're just kind of chopping sideways now. Spicy, you're 1 mini short. Okay. $200 EMA on NQ. Okay. Still long from 515. Fighting Future says, all right, that's a good trade. Tom looking for 560s. I can see that. I can see that. I mean, if we get up above 550, I'd probably pull my stop to a tight stop at that point. But you've been drinking, so take that as you will. Yeah, I can't. Do you guys drink and trade? I mean, obviously, Dope Book Futures does, but do you guys drink and trade? I don't know. I have to be sober when I'm trading. I've noticed. Dude, you're long at 535. Okay. Maybe just one beer. Yeah, I can't. Hey, happy Labor Day to you as well, Michael. Oh, Dope Book Future. Yeah, you can't. Rose like drinking or drunk. I mean, either or. I can't do any. Like you guys see, I'm drinking water, right? Dope Book Futures, there's some college games on tonight. In fact, I think it's what's tonight? Notre Dame Miami is tonight. Catholics versus convicts is tonight. It should be a pretty good game. It's probably coming on right now, actually. Ooh, we getting a little volatility randomly. Oh, Michael, testing short on gold. Oh, no. Hey, if it breaks down, you know, 50% retracement, you know, 34.90 maybe? I don't know. I'd probably just target Psych 3,500, but Tokyo just opened. Yeah, DJ, it's on now. Did it just start? I want to say it just started. That's probably what I'm going to do when I get off the stream here, is go watch some football. Yeah, NQ's looking like it might want to break down as well a little bit. But it could be one of these liquidity grabs as well into the 20s and then more upside. All right. Got 182 people in here tonight. We're trying to get to 3.2K subs this evening, guys. So if you're lurking in the background and new to the channel, welcome. My name is Wes. Full-time futures trader. Been trading for a little over 4 years. Come hang out. I stream every globex session starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern normally. We usually go for about 3 hours, but we got a good community going here. Lots of good traders in my chat. I'm a very average trader myself, to be 100% honest. But I am profitable. This is what I do for a living. But I don't put up any crazy numbers that you see all over the internet. Just normal trader over here. But thanks for hanging out. Also, if you haven't yet and want a free trading Discord to join, it's called Level Up. Link in the description down below the video. We aren't selling you any services or signal service or courses or mentorship programs. Just a nice chill place to hang out and trade during the trading session. Really nice community we're building over there. Phoenix, you might see me in the morning. You might. I might not be trading tomorrow, just to give you a heads up. The movement could be really slow during New York session tomorrow. You need one of those cheap 250k Apex accounts to YOLO big positions. Yeah. I mean, how much are they right now, KP Trades? I saw something ridiculous. What are they? Less than $100 for everything? $37 activation and 90% off? $49 eval, 37 activation. Yeah, I'd rather not give away, what is that, 50, so $86, not just throw it down the drain, especially when there's no guarantee you'll get paid, like zero guarantee you'll get paid. You're kind of just playing that waiting game and crossing your fingers. Yeah, Dobrik futures. I don't know. You guys, most of the people here, except for the new people here to the channel, know how I feel about said prop firm. You know, but that's just a personal opinion, obviously. Trade with who you want to trade with. $50 for one MES contract, better bet. Yeah, I mean, like, look, trade with who you want to trade with. I have my personal opinions. I don't trade with, you know, a certain prop firms because of that, because I just don't. I have zero faith. Hey, what's up, Johan? How are you? It's a hard account to beat. Yeah, I know. You can blow those ones up positive. KP. I've seen people fail those accounts with a positive account balance, which just seems crazy to me. Like how how are you going to fail an account with a positive account balance being profitable, right? It's crazy. Crazy. All right, this is kind of a no execution area for me, so I'm just sitting out. JMH, I trade with 4 props currently. Top Step, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, and Lucid are the 4 that I trade with right now. Top Step's the one that I've been with the longest. My Funded Futures is relatively new to me. Not a new prop firm, but relatively new to my accounts. Lucid's relatively new to me. They're a relatively new prop firm, but I do really like them. And then Take Profit Trader is still kind of new as well. Dude, I don't really have a favorite. It's all a preferential thing, if that's what you're asking. Which one is my favorite? I don't really have a favorite. Johan, I had a long entry on NQ. I'm up $345 on the session. I was long from 505, I think. Is that right, guys? For those of you that were here? DeMonte, no, I didn't hear any news about FTMO. I was long from 505. I got out at like 522-ish, I want to say. No, Jimmy, you can't do any swing positions until you're in your live account. I'm not in my live account with Lucid yet. I'm in the account building phase of my funded account with them. I haven't even requested a payout with them yet. FTMO is partnering with Wanda to trade in the US again? I haven't heard that. But I guess they could. But I personally haven't heard that. Oh, guys, we're getting closer and closer and closer. We've got 21 subs to go at this point to 3.2K. Can we get there tonight? I mean, I guess we could get there tonight. If I don't know. I don't know. With the way the market's moving, I guess we could. And we got 184 people in here right now. All right, it looks like we're finally making that break up towards 550. I mean, we might go all the way to 600, guys. Did we really just trade the whole range tonight? You know, the overnight? What's up, Gonzalo? Man, there's a few people doing some drinking tonight, huh? Everybody keeps tuning in saying they're drinking. Don't drink, shame on shame. Oh man. All right, guys, I gotta go adjust this fan, but if I get shocked again, I'll leave the helium voice on this time. All right, I didn't get shocked. Is it helium voice? Or is everything normal? I'm not sure, Tux. No helium? All right, all right, Daniel. It has happened on multiple occasions. Gonzalo, drinking, not alcoholic drinks. Okay. Siva live on YouTube, I would say, I don't know, 1200? 1200 live? Technical analysis on gold. You gold traders are wild. All right. 30-minute chart. Are we trading all-time highs on gold? Like, what's going on here? Okay. All right, so we're testing this wick over here. Currently on the daily at 35.10. All-time high is at 35.24. Seriously? Technical analysis is not going to be really help. I mean, I would just watch the area that is trading right now for breaks and holds below, for pullbacks into, what is this? 34.80-ish? 34, yeah, 34.80-ish. Obviously, if it holds this area at 35.10, you're probably looking at new all-time highs. Probably up to 35.40. There's no pivots on this chart. I can add them, though, if you want me to. All right, so central pivot is sitting right at 3,500. R1 is at 35.35. Any hold below 35.10, 35.11, somewhere in there, you're probably falling back down, like I said, to 34.70. What is this? 34.77? Yeah, central pivot looks like if we can break these lows, central pivot would probably be my target. So 10 points lower. 34.99, 3,500 psych level. Oh, Michael, yeah. Banana Bread's great. Goose is a great guy. Great dude. Hey, thanks for the sub, Dano. Appreciate you. Yeah, Goose has a lot of value, both on his Discord and on his YouTube channel. I know he doesn't post a lot on his YouTube channel. He kind of just trades on his own. He's one of the better traders I know, though. For sure. Can we draw straws for the daily pivot on gold? What do you mean? I've got central pivot sitting at 34.99. Oh, that's what you want to happen? You want the... Are you short on gold right now, Tux? Is that what you're asking for? I mean, you look, the short side looks good until price is back above the top wick. So 35.13, I would say. The shorts are the play. Back down into 3,500 psych level, in my opinion. Take a poll. Bring some fun my way. All right. On gold. Trying to bring the fun on gold. I think I've maybe placed 2 or 3 trades my entire life on gold. And both were very, very scary. Both were extremely scary. DJ, you're short MGC to 3501. Jeff tomorrow. Oh, yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, that's right. Good. Thank you for the reminder, Jeff, by the way. My Fun of Futures is doing a drawing. They're giving away 20,000 $1 50K core accounts. Winners will be announced tomorrow. Tonight is the last few hours that you can register to do that. So if you have not yet, go to My Fun of Futures website and make sure that you register. $1 50K a core accounts. They are giving away for $1. 20,000 of them. I know gold is... KP, I'm with you. I can't trade gold. I can't trade gold. I can't do it. Doodad, no. No strings attached. You can enter for free. You don't need to buy an account. You can go and enter. Let's see here. Let me pull up. Oh, DJ for sure. Props, like, here's the thing, guys, right? Prop trading is going to be the hardest trading because you're such under tight restrictions. It is easier to trade a personal account, for sure. I will say that with 100% certainty. All right, guys. So here's the promotion. Winners will be announced tomorrow. Registration ends tonight. If you go to... I think I made a post about it on my YouTube channel. If you just go to those posts, I'm pretty sure you can click the link on there that will take you directly to the website. Yeah, Jeff, $1. $1 all in for a 50K account. That's unheard of. That is unheard of. I agree, but you prefer to lose someone else's money? Yeah, Andres, like, look, props have their value. They've got their space, right? Obviously, if you've got a stack of cash that you can sink into a personal account, by all means do so. But props are definitely a way, if you don't have that stack of cash, to learn for far cheaper than blowing, you know, $5,000 on an account, provided you treat them the right way, right? Like, you have to trade them with discipline, good psychology, not be gambling the accounts away. You know, the worst thing you want to do is sink $4,000 into props without getting a payout. Yeah, exactly, Andres. You definitely could sink 5,000 into a personal account. It'd be gone within a few days. Whereas trading with props, it's far less likely that you're going to blow through $5,000 in a week. And if you are, the prop will normally reach out to you and say, hey, you might want to slow things down a little bit. Or who knows? Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't do that. Maybe they would just say, oh, you know what? Keep paying us. All right. So we're pulling back into central pivot now on NQ. 30-minute opening range is about to be set here in about 6 minutes. Man, can we get to 3.2K tonight? What are we on right now? Oh, we are on 3,180 Zen. I didn't even realize that. Wow, we're really close, guys. 20 more subs. 20 more subs and we hit 3.2. It's really close. Korea's reporting bad numbers right now. Johan. So I don't necessarily trade opening range ORBs. I have them on my charts because I'm just toying around with them. You know, like I have the 30-minute Asia opening range here. It's the blue lines that are being printed on the chart. During New York session, I have a 15-minute opening range that prints. But I've yet to actually try to trade either one. Johan, like I said, it works sometimes, sometimes not. It's just like any other strategy. But I don't know what that percentage is yet. Like, this is within, like, the last month, I would say, right, chat, that I put them on the charts. So I don't have enough of a sample size in order to tell you whether or not it's good yet or not. seems to work okay on like break and retests. You know, like if the session low was to snap below and then price came back up and held below on a rejection. You know, if you were to get short from 530 on the retest, stop just above 540 above central pivot. But it's not completely formed yet either, Johan, as well. We still have another three minutes before it is the full range. Yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Everybody has a different opening range time frame that they use as well. Some people use a 5 minute, some people use a 1 minute, some people use the 15. Some people just strictly use initial balance, which is the first hour of the market open. Oh, nice, Daniel. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see if the opening range plays. I'm not sure if I'm going to take another trade. I'm pretty happy with my 345 on the night. That was a pretty good trade. I was never in really any drawdown on that trade either. Maybe 20, 30 bucks. But we'll see if it plays out. Siva, Bitcoin selling off right now? Yeah, Bitcoin was due for a major pullback. Yeah, Tux, there's no reason. I said it earlier. Where price is right now is a no trade, no execution area for me. Obviously, if you're seeing something with your strategy that sets up, I mean, you guys obviously can trade in there if you want to, if you feel comfortable. But for me, it could get choppy in here. So I prefer to not execute in these type of areas. You know, you look back on the charts to the left and in this area, other than the rip down on Friday, in through here got pretty back and forth and choppy. Right in the middle of the range. So for me, it's just safer to not execute in here. But that's just me. But if you do get chopped up, can't say I didn't tell you so. You know, just giving you a heads up. Touch up trader. Green this month? Yeah, of course. Of course. I had a perfect month. All green. No red, actually. Never saw red. So perfect. That's the first month in my trading journey in 4 years that I've had all green days on a singular account. Obviously I have green months, right? Like I have big green months, but this is definitely, I'm very proud of this. right? Even though the profits aren't huge on any given day, that wasn't the point on this account. The point was to shoot for that clean month, and we were able to accomplish it. So yeah, I mean, I'm satisfied with it. JMH, no, I've traded all my accounts individually. I've never done the copy trading thing, but I am starting to get to the point now where I think like my take profit accounts, I'm probably going to batch them and go like 3 and 2 and copy trade them. Thanks, guys. No, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, perfect month. Perfect month. Nothing crazy. Nothing huge. Was able to take out 3,600 in payouts every 5 days over the last 3 weeks on this account. So I'm happy. This was a 50K starter with My Funded Futures. This account is very close to going live, unfortunately. So I can get one more trading day, I think, out of it. Or one more payout out of it. And then I'm going to have to make the decision whether or not I want to go live or not. Or slow it down on this account completely. Their transition to live isn't the greatest, but it would be kind of... You don't see many streamers trading live prop accounts, right? So I think it would be good for my YouTube channel if I did it. But the profit split at 80-20 and the starting balance of 2,500 on this specific account, in combination with having to pay $140 a month in live data and CME fees and all that, is... I don't know if the benefit is there per se. So I'll have to decide that pretty soon, but yeah. Let me get caught up with the chat here. Oh, thanks guys. Sorry, I see all you congratulating me now. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. Pretty proud of that. Julio, meaning like I have 5 Take Profit Trader funded accounts now. When I say batch, I mean put 3 under one copy trading bot and 2 on another and trade them separately. The goal with my Take Profit Trader accounts is to line them up so that I can take a payout every day off a different account. So that's Indian Burn, I actually haven't so here's the thing, right? Like I was so hyper focused on, first of all, trading my personal account and other accounts, and then getting the base hit on that account throughout the month, that I really haven't, other than like flipping in and out of a position on my Lucid account, I really haven't built up the balance on it yet. So I'm still kind of in the account building, balance building phase on my Lucid account. Devin, I actually traded one of the, so when you see the Glizzy Clipper indicator, this is all Take Profit Trader accounts. So tonight was actually on a Take Profit Trader account. The $345, that was on a Take Profit Trader funded account. But Chief Pepsi, I'm not sure when they move you to live on Take Profit Trader. I'm pretty sure it's on an individual basis. So yeah, Devin, tonight the trade I took was entry, exit, everything was on the live stream. It was live. The trade I took tonight was completely live. No hiding anything. KP, I don't know. I guess I should reach out and see what it would be like, or what My Funded Futures would say. You know, I've been fairly transparent with them about everything that's gone on. You know, the chat trades account was a My Funded Futures account. and you know, they responded. So I don't know what it would look like. I'm not sure what it would look like. But obviously I wouldn't be able to divulge that information to you guys either. You know? So I don't know. I don't know what that would look like. I guess I could reach out to them and see. But yeah, it would be something different to have a streaming trader trading a live account live on stream. You know, not many do that. I only know of a couple that do it. And I think it would be pretty good for my channel and look really good as far as transparency is concerned. Hey, what's up, Top Dog? How are you? Hang on, guys. There is like a party or something going on right outside. Hold on one second. All right, do I have helium voice? Tell me if I have helium voice. Yeah, Chris. My mic is good. Mason, why are we trading holiday hours? The markets are open. You can trade till 1 p.m. Eastern Standard tomorrow. I know, Eagle's Eyes. So I live in these neighborhoods where all the parents buy their teenagers like golf carts to ride around the neighborhood. So they have these golf cart parties where they're blasting their radios riding around the neighborhood in these golf carts. It's actually pretty obnoxious. Do you guys have that? Does that go on in your neighborhoods? Because they're all over the place. I mean, and they're wild too. You know, like the common areas, they're tearing up the grass. They're riding around. They're acting a fool. There are 8 of them hanging off a golf cart, probably all drunk. Yeah, yo, on a golf cart. Eagle's Eyes is like, yes, I live in Florida all the time. Yeah, that's the crazy part, guys, is I don't live on a golf course. There's no golf course in my anywhere near my neighborhood. But yeah, these kids are crazy. Like they'll be riding around top speed trying to flip the thing. It's wild. It's wild. Was it a party? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a golf cart party. Yeah, it was a party. Yeah, Lance. So 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern is closed tomorrow. Yeah, Mason. I'm in the burbs. I'm in the burbs. E-bikes versus golf carts. There are some of those in the neighborhood too, but those are the older people that ride the e-bikes. We even had a four-wheeler riding around, and it was like two 14-year-old girls riding around on the four-wheeler earlier. Australian Red folder in 45 minutes. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be around in 45 minutes. We've already been... Actually, guys, we've almost been live for 3 hours. Now that I'm looking at the clock. I didn't realize it's been 3 hours. Team Massive, I'm not. I'm not executing here. Yeah, Chris, if 5:30 goes, it should travel at least down... Well, not that it's going to dump, right? Like, it's still got to get through this. And it's got to get through the 200 period. But you'll see a 10 to 15 point move to the downside for sure. I wouldn't be convinced of more downside, though, until you broke below here. So, back below 500. Otherwise, you're looking for buy the dips. Figuratively, Chris says. Yeah, I mean, you might catch a 10-point short side play here. Like, generally, the way the Keltner channel works, the majority of the time, is when it taps the top side, price will revert to the mean, which is normally the 200 period moving average here. Does it always do that? No, definitely not, but that's kind of how you play Keltner channels. It's almost like a Bollinger Band type strategy. Oh, Mason, 100%. I make way more money during New York session. Way more. Way more money during New York session. Mason streamed during New York, trying to watch for real. Here's the thing about streaming and trading, though, Mason. And I've said this before. It brings in a whole lot more noise. Like it, whether you guys believe it or not, it affects your trading. 100%. It affects your trading. There's a lot more pressure on you. Because this is what I do for a living, I still have to make my money, right? Like I can't be in front of the camera 24/7 and do what I do normally, right? Last day to be green? No, Top Dog, I actually made it. I made the whole calendar month. The entire calendar month. So every day was green. Yeah, Dilson's. Yeah, I'm definitely planning on doing a New York stream. It'll just probably be the afternoon. It probably won't be during New York Open. But yes, we will try it out. But it doesn't make it does like trading the New York Open for me would actually hurt my YouTube channel. The analytics would be a lot worse, and it would hurt my channel to do that right now because everybody's watching the big boys during that time period. I have to kind of accept my place in the streaming world for the meantime and take what I can get, kind of thing. We'll try out the afternoon session at some point, though. That'll probably be the next move. I know, Mason. I know that. Trust me, I appreciate your guys' loyalty and those of you that would tune in, right? But the fact of the matter is I'm not going to compete with the guys who have 100,000, 200,000 subscribers. I'm just not. It's just the way that it is. People don't know who I am for the most part. I'm a small fish in a big pond. Very, very small. Yeah, you guys will know ahead of time for sure. But yeah, I still have to make my money, and it's easier to do when I'm completely focused and not streaming as far as the New York Open is concerned, because the majority of my money I make during the first hour or two of the market open, and then normally I'm done trading for the day, you know, until I go live at night. I'm typically done trading. I'm usually working on other back-end YouTube stuff and business stuff during the afternoons. So I'm really not actively trading during the afternoons typically. When did I start trading? I started trading shortly after COVID, Mason. So it was a little over 4 years ago. Like actively trading. Now, keep in mind the 2 years prior to that, I had been paper trading. And honestly, guys, like, by no means am I the world's greatest trader. Like, I'll be honest with you. You know, you see these guys posting huge profits and stuff like that. Those of you that have access to my pre-market trading plans, like Cheap Pepsi, the green names that you see there in the chat, they can kind of tell you how I trade during New York session because they have access to my trading plan going into it. And they can tell you whether or not I'm a good trader or not. You know, I don't want to be the one to judge that. I feel very average. A better analyst than I am a trader. Like, you still have to execute. But as far as my analysis goes, I'm pretty confident in my analysis going into market open. No, Lance, it's usually so what I do is I pick a key level that I am fairly certain that price is going to trade into. Stefan, simple levels and almost 100% win rate on targets. Yeah. I'll pick a level that I think the market's going to trade into off the open, and then that's going to determine what we're going to do over that first hour, whether it holds as support or whether it rejects as resistance. And then I'll have targets in mind based off that level. Target 1, I'm normally about 90% certain that target's going to get hit. Target 2 would be, you know, if target 1 gets hit, I'm about 50% certain that target 2 is going to get hit. And then target 3 is my haymaker, you know, like the hey, if the market really gets moving in my direction, this is a big trade, and if this hits, that's the one trade a month that would set you up, kind of deal. Friday what looked like this for me. So this was posted at 8:35, so an hour before market open. My key level was 660. I'll give a long entry and a short entry based off the action at that level. The short side played out. Actually, all 3 targets got hit. All targets got hit. So I'll post this every morning for the people who have channel memberships. And then who purchase channel memberships. And they'll have access to these every morning. But I caught the short from 640. I was actually a little late on my entry, but 640 was where I got short from. And I got out at 460 on Friday. No, Lance, normally it's just one. I typically don't trade multiple minis. I'm not that comfortable with it yet. Mason, when did I start becoming profitable? It was around the 1 year mark was when it really like kind of turned for me. It's also that at that point when I eliminated all the indicators on my charts. And kind of settled on like a simple support and resistance strategy. Oh, cheers, Lance. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a risk management game. Oh, thanks for the membership purchase, Alan. Make sure that you join Level Up Trading Community on Discord, but B, make sure that you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile, and you'll have access to those pre-market trading plans every morning. Appreciate the support, brother. But no, I don't make anything crazy. And definitely not as much as Smokey over here says he's making. I don't make anything like that. I can tell you that. I'm a low 6-figure a year trader. There won't be a trading plan tomorrow, obviously, with the U.S. holiday. But they'll be there Tuesday morning. Lance, honestly, I would say the key in the beginning, and this is just me, if you want to see the big numbers, be willing to accept the small numbers for a long time. Not like a long time. It happens faster than you think, but for a few months while you're in the account building phase, be willing to accept the $200 day and call it a day. And if you go green on the day, don't let that day go red. Make sure it stays green and have the discipline to walk away. Those accounts build a lot faster than you think that they do, even with the small base hit days. The big trades will come over time. You know, you're probably going to hit 1 or 2 of them a month. You know, with a consistent strategy, you know, long-term growth kind of strategy, but start small. Have the target small and be willing to accept either small red or small green days. Because every day is not going to be a banger. It's just not. What's up, Martin? Hey, yeah, tell him, Martin. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the shout, Martin. I appreciate you. Yep, exactly, Top Dog. And honestly, it'll be more than that. Like, that account will build faster than you think. Like, I know a month of trading seems like a long ways away, but it's not. Right? You think about how much I just pulled out of even that small 50K starter account. That's $3,600 in payouts. Tom, really, I never risk more than 20 to 25 points on any position. And those are on my larger accounts if I'm trading minis. So $400 to $500 on my initial position is what I'm willing to risk right now. And could I go more than that? Sure, I'm just not comfortable doing it. Red Ginger, I did both at the same time, actually, which isn't I don't recommend it, right? So I sunk 25K into my Edge Clear personal account at the same time that I was starting with Top Step. But back in the day, Top Step was a lot different, guys, as well. It was like a 3-week process to get funded when I started with them. Oh, Alon, as far as getting... Are you on Discord, Alon? Do you have like a Discord profile or a Discord account? You do. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up let me go do something here quick. I'm going to show you which video that will walk you through the process. And then just watch this like 1 or 2 minute long video and it'll walk you through the process. So it's going to be this one. How to link YouTube account to Discord. And then you should automatically have access to the WE Trading Plans channel on Level Up Discord. And if you have any problems, just DM me on Discord and we'll get you all squared away. I promise. It's actually, yeah, it's a pretty easy process. It doesn't take long. Yeah, cheers, Alon. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Oh, we are just chopping away. I think we might be stuck here, guys, for the rest of the night. I really think the market's probably just going to go sideways for a little while. You know, this 200 period moving average will probably come up here to these lows somewhere. Yeah, Chief Pepsi, we're at... We hit like 185 at one point tonight, which was pretty good for a Sunday night stream. That's actually really good. Oh, by what do I do when I realize I might be going on tilt? I walk away. I shut it down for a while until my emotions and everything subsides and I can think clearly again. Yeah, Tom, exactly. Knowing when to walk away is crucial. It is absolutely crucial. Like I said, guys, you know, most days I'm somewhere in the... Oh, yeah, Johan, Level Up is the Discord. Thanks for joining. There's lots of good traders in there. Better traders than me in there. There's lots of good information. There's some trolling, but yeah. Hey, thanks for the sub, Jan. Appreciate you. But yeah, like if you're feeling emotional, if you're in your head, if you're angry, if you got something going on in your personal life, the best thing you can do is not trade. Johan, you're trying to pass the challenge on Top Step. Just take it slow. If you're new to trading, just take things slow. Trade micros. Top Step's a good company. They're reliable. They've been around a long time, but just take it slow. Second time, yeah, that's really new, actually, Johan. Well, you're in a good spot to learn. Obviously, you have questions. Ask them in the Discord, and people will be willing to help. More than likely, most are willing to help in there. I mean, obviously, do some work on your end as well. You know, with research and studying and stuff like that. But if you have questions, most people will be willing to answer them. Lots of good traders in there. Pretty friendly place. Just ignore some of the trolling that goes on in there. Some of us have known each other for a very long time. So there will be some trolling that you'll see in there. Don't be scared. I promise. Even if they say something rude, they don't generally mean it offensively. Yeah, they're everywhere. Especially in free Discords, right? Oh, guys, okay, so something happened, and I know most of you are aware, but for those of you that are newer to the trading communities, scams and bots run rampant in Discord communities. I had somebody reach out to me over the weekend, and they're not the first person to reach out to me, but someone contacted them through a bot under my name, you know, one of my own copy bots, and requested 5K in Bitcoin to trade, or 5K worth of Bitcoin to trade an account and promise returns. And this person says that they gave this bot 5K. Do not fall for any scams. I will never contact you first. I will never sell you a service, a mentorship program, a course, or anything of the like. So if someone is reaching out to you offering something like that kind of a deal, definitely block them, ban them, report them. It is a bot, 100%. I will never ask you for $5,000 worth of your money. I can tell you that much. I will never ask you for $100 worth of your money. I can tell you that much. But just know that that does happen, and most people are aware, but I do want to address it to the newer people that maybe not be aware that that happens frequently. So yeah. Yeah, cheers, Johan. Guys, today is also the last day for the 100K, 150K My Funded Futures promotion that they have going on for 33% off. Code West will get you that 33% off if you're interested in purchasing either one of those plans. Today is the last day for that. We also do have the affiliate codes for Lucid, Take Profit, Trader to get the best available discounts at all those props as well. Yeah. It feels weird pumping affiliate codes. I don't know that I'll ever sit there and be an affiliate pumper. I'm really bad at this game. I'm not going to lie. But if you're looking to get an account, there is that discount there for you. Chief FG, can I get $100? Yeah. No, I'll never ask you guys for money. Top Dog, yes. Quant Tower is actually a free version with most of the firms out there. The only one that it's not a free version with anymore is Top Step, or a free option for is Top Step anymore. Top Step's the only one that all you can trade is Top Step X accounts. Funded Next? I'm not sure, Top Dog. I haven't looked into Funded Next at all. So I'm not 100% certain on that one. You'll have to look at their available platforms. Use the voice changer on the Stream Deck to pump affiliate codes, Jimmy says. Yeah, you know, here's the problem that I have with the affiliate pushing. Like, I'm not a good salesman, but B, every stream that you tune into these days, hey, thanks for the sub, Vlad. I appreciate you. Every stream that you tune into now, the whole lower third of the stream, and sometimes even the lower third and right side and the top are just, it's like one big giant affiliate advertisement. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that I ever want my stream to be that. Camille, maybe you take the shirt off, the sales will come. No talking required. Oh, don't get my chat started on that, Camille. They go down that rabbit hole frequently. Or just start ripping the vape or something like that, you know? Oh yeah, Camille, my chat will run with those comments for long periods of time. Oh man. No, you're in the right spot, Camille. You're not the only one. Just wait till you catch a stream that Nima Elm is on. You'll see it happen. Or Phoenix Harsh Sing. Yeah, G Pepsi, I don't know. I feel like it needs to sweep these lows, but like I said, you'll be watching this like 515 area, the same spot we were earlier for the bounce. How long am I? Andrew's like, how long are you gonna bid 530s? Yeah, I'm not bidding 530s. I'm not bidding 530s. Crack me up. Let's see how close we are to 3.2K. Oh, we got about 14 subs to go. I don't know that we're gonna get there tonight, guys. I'm starting to fade. Starting to fade and fade fast. In fact, I'm probably gonna end the stream there. We've been going for a little over 3 hours now. I'm up $345 on the session. Not looking to give anything back. Tomorrow is a holiday. Don't know if I'm gonna be trading tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's right. The football game's going on. I forgot about that. That's probably what I'm gonna go do actually. Is go watch the football game. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I appreciate you. Like I said, at all those props, you can use code WEST for the best available discount if you're looking at getting a new account. Thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for showing up every night. Like I said, this ride has been unreal. Hopefully it continues. Enjoy the rest of your Labor Day, guys. Big things happening on the stream this week. So definitely stay tuned for the rest of the streams this week. There's a few things you won't want to miss. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. Trade safe. Stay patient. And I will see you all on Tuesday evening. Peace.